In Central Region, we have 17 counties, and predominantly we're surrounded by a good portion of the aerospace industry because Robins Air Force Base, and it's the largest economic engine in Georgia, roughly 24,000 jobs, civilian and military. And so a lot of related companies and industries support it are located in Middle Georgia. We're at Middle Georgia Regional Airport in Macon, Georgia. On here, from an MRO standpoint, you have Embraer, you also have Mitsubishi, you have Dean Baldwin paint facilities. So this is the Boeing facility, and we call it the Boeing facility because obviously Boeing used to own it and house it and live here. However, when they left, it was a basically vacant space on the airport. And so through the eyes of General Kubinik and Dr. Ivan Allen at Central Georgia Tech, they realized that the Robins Air Force Base needed extra space to do their work. And Dr. Allen realized at the same time it would be a great place to house the aerospace training industry. So out of that synthesis, you have what is now called Robins North, which is Central Georgia Technical College training facility alongside of Robins Air Force Base employees.
When Boeing decided that they were going to pick up and leave their facility there at the Middle Georgia Regional Airport, I was the commander of the Warner Robins Air Logistics Complex at the time, and I saw it as a huge opportunity for us at Robins Air Force Base. And so we started working with the Macon Heavy Industrial Authority and others on how can we get Robins Air Force Base to the Middle Georgia Regional Airport. Found a way through an intergovernmental support agreement with the help of Central Georgia Technical College to form a partnership. And thanks to Dr. Ivan Allen and his vision and his tenacity, we were able to actually make this partnership work.
So here we are in a public-public partnership that's brought private industry. And to be able to support that, to serve as the foundation for its growth at this airport, I think is great for our economy, great for this entire community, and great for Georgia.
I think the Macon-Bibb County Regional Airport has been underutilized for a long time. The Macon-Bibb County Industrial Authority has made it our mission to put it back on the map.
If you look at the county and the Industrial Authority and the team here, we all have our strengths, and we've been able to utilize all those strengths to really accomplish a great deal of things in the last several years.
We started looking a couple of years ago when our other facilities were near capacity, and knowing that we needed more space, we started looking for a site. And after probably a couple of years, we decided on Macon, Georgia.
Well, it's not widely known, but aviation is in our DNA here in Middle Georgia. Going back as far as just down the road, Americus, Georgia, Souther Field was where Charles Lindbergh actually learned to fly. Another big part of our aviation history is a crop dusting service that was located here in Macon that was known as Delta Crop Dusting Service, which is of course now Delta Airlines.
I think Macon itself is a very charming little city, and we're happy to be present there to help grow it as well and participate in the growth that the aerospace industry and of course the local businesses would be benefiting from having a presence like MHI RJ in the airport. It's our first investment in the state of Georgia, and we chose Macon because of the aerospace cluster. Macon is very strategically located between Atlanta, where we have Delta, the biggest airline in the world, Columbus with the big Pratt & Whitney presence, and of course Savannah, Georgia with the Gulf Stream, creating a nice triangle of aerospace community.
While we opened up in Macon, JetBlue gave us a contract, and we have a 3-year award from JetBlue, and Mesa Airlines gave us a contract.
It's really a great partnership. It's about workforce development. And then from the Middle Georgia Regional Airport, it's about having an anchor tenant. Right there at the airport, you now have an anchor tenant from which you can grow.
You know, all that is beneficial to the growth of the airport and the city, with its commitment to improvement and what they're doing with the taxiways, the repairs and the expansion. The commitment of the city and the state to the Middle Regional Airport is what makes it successful.
It is unique in nature. We've been doing business in the United States for over 3-4 decades. And frankly, the experience we had in the state of Georgia and in the Macon Bibb County has been quite remarkable.
We have over 1,000 acres in our infield that can be developed, whether it's hangar space or some sports space. And we're starting to put together almost what I hope is a one-stop shop for our airline transport prospects. We're well on our way. We still got a way to go, but we have a lot of opportunity for the right people.
So I've been in the region almost 30 years in Macon and Bibb County. It's a great place to raise a family. You have a lot of attractions. You have the river, quality of life, downtown nightlife, and downtown is growing, revitalizing.
The renaissance in downtown Macon has been amazing over the last several years, even the 5+ years that I've been here. We have seen that grow. We have old souls here who come and try to track down the history that was the Allman Brothers and Little Richard and Otis Redding, and then we have the young population that likes to reside in our loft scene downtown and experience the nightlife and the live music. So we have all types that are attracted to Macon.
Macon's just kind of taken off, and I think there's a lot of young blood around here now. So I think, you know, the young blood is just like, let's change some stuff up, let's bring some new stuff in, and let's make Macon what it's supposed to be.
River, music, entertainment, anything you want. Everybody working together, everybody partying together, everybody playing together, everybody living together, learning together, and being successful together.
Once it's time to come together for a common goal, like our festivals or anything like that, Macon definitely shows up and they show out, and they support. So that's the great thing about Macon. And of course, all of the businesses and hotels and the downtown lofts and everything happening now is really amazing to see how far Macon's come from a few years ago.
It's, I think, just a really welcoming community too. You know, there's a lot of people not growing up here that have been very inclusive of me and, you know, try to help make sure that I'm a person who gets to experience the best of what Macon has to offer.
I want to really have a good quality of life in Macon. So one of the things we really focus on is something like our downtown life, where we have people can go out to enjoy things, plenty of restaurants, a good place to bring a family, a good place to enjoy. So we want to make sure we continue to have activities here so that our people want to come to Macon, not only just to bring a business here, but to live here and to raise their families here.
Macon-Bibb County continually is in touch from many departments and, you know, offering help in our hiring and our training. And
we have so much going on, but to have this footprint around aviation, around the foundations of education, when you have integrity and leadership and you have doors of opportunity that are wide open, we can do anything together. So this is the next innovative corridor of Georgia.
You know, on a personal note, this is, I don't want to get emotional on camera, but this job is a dream come true for me. And so this has been one of the great joys of my life to be able to work on where we are. We've been very blessed with some early success, but I really think that in the next decade, what will happen here, I don't even know that I understand how significant that will be.
This remains the best state in this whole country to do business, and it's because we have an educated, trained, and skilled workforce.
I think our future is very bright. I think that any company that's looking to do business in the aviation world should certainly look here in Middle Georgia first.
That's the message we're trying to send, is that we're here, we're open for business. We'd love to have you